Stellar Vagabond, RandomToxie here with you, playing some No Man's Sky and working on the new expedition that just came out, the Outlaw expedition. It's going pretty well so far. So, I'm kind of halfway, well, I'm more than halfway, but I'm completing a mission right now from the Nexus. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can get enough nanites to build all the plans that I need to fix the hyperdrive on my freighter. So let's see here. So here's my freighter, and I need to fix the amplified warp shielding on it. I found it was broken. So I need to build a hyper warp core, which aren't all that difficult to make or to build. However, I don't have the recipe for it or the blueprints for it, like you say. And I need to do that for the next mission in the expedition. The mission of the expedition. So anyway, yeah, so Red Skies is the mission I'm on right now. I have to repair the freighter's warp system. Originally it was just like, hey, pick up a freighter, no big deal. So I did that, picked up the freighter, and then they said, oh, well, this is Blue Expanses. Never mind, that's a different mission far later into the mission, or into the expedition. Anyway, for those of you that aren't familiar with No Man's Sky, it's a space exploration and survival game. You can run around on your different various planets, and then you can hop out of your starship and, like I said, run around on the planets. You can hop back in your little trusty starship and then take off to another system, either somewhere in the same solar system you're at, land on another planet, explore, create, build, do whatever you like. There's all kinds of stuff. This game's about 6 or 7 years old now. It was kind of a train wreck at launch, but excuse me. Well, I think it's part of that toxic atmosphere right now outside that it sneaked into my spacesuit somehow. Anyway, as you can see here, these expeditions are kind of cool because they are mostly No Man's Sky is kind of a sandbox. You can just do whatever you like. So you want to go around and hunt for different starships or increase your, a number of, how do you Americans say, the recipes are like your blueprints. There you go. Jeez. The brain fart. Anyway, so you can get more blueprints, so you can build different stuff, different pieces of equipment, different power-ups for your ship and your armor and everything else. Anyway, we won't go into that. We'll focus more on the expeditions. The expeditions, like I said, are very cool because they give you, whereas, No Man's Sky is normally just kind of a sandbox sort of thing, the expedition gives you little goals. So, like, to complete, and then if you get to the final phase, you get, like, neat prizes and cool goodies that you can bring into your other saves so that you can use those things, and they give you some little status, kind of premium things that you can't normally get otherwise unless you play through the entire expedition. There's ways to buying other fancy things within game, with your, what they call Quicksilver, which you can get through missions. I don't think you can buy it. There's no microtransactions in No Man's Sky, thank God. And they don't charge for the DLC either, thank God, because they've released about like 16 different expansions, and they've all been great so far. So, well, I don't know if each individual expansion is great, but it's I would call No Man's Sky a gestalt, a greater than its component parts. It all blends together to a lovely melange. Anyway, so as you can see, the first mission was the compass, which is just reaching your starship. Not a big deal, and they give you some little rewards. Then clipped wings, I had to fix stuff on my ship. There was things broken. And in this mission, or this expedition, there's clues that they give you that there's these guys called the Blight, who are like pirates and outlaws and scoundrels and villains. You'd like them. Anyway, those guys had sabotaged your ship, or there was obvious signs that someone had sabotaged your ship and that it hadn't crashed. It was actually broken up by these dudes, and they've made some little messages saying, "Hey, don't mess with the Blight; it will kill you," and stuff. Typical bad guy stuff. Anyway, so saved a frigate from the pirates and then took one over. And right now I'm fixing the frigate, so that's where I'm at. And I also reached the first rendezvous. Usually, each phase of these missions will give you, each little thing you complete gives you rewards. You can see I got 2,000 gold and an exosuit expansion and increased standing with the Gek. This is one of the alien races. Once you complete each phase of the expedition, you'll get like a mega prize. So this one is like a sputtering starship trail customization, which sounds really cool. So instead of when you're flying around, you see these nice little, neat contrails coming out of the back of your ship. I guess that one sputters, so it's like, and I got the starship trail plans. So what's cool with that is that once I do that, that'll add that to my list of stuff I can unlock in my other games. And then each phase has its own individual little things. Like this is get to the rendezvous number 2. Same deal, more gold, more stuff. Oh, a Nautilon. Neat. So that's a little submarine. So I guess I have to find a lost freighter with a submarine. Oh, no. Seek the lost freighter. Yeah. There is one where you have to deploy a Nautilon and actually go down. Oh, visit a pirate system. Arr. Properly warned you be, says I. Dead aliens tell no tales. Anyway, so we've got Emerald. Oh, visit a green star. I've already done the one visit a red star because I happened to buy a hyperdrive upgrade that allows me to go to red stars. Normally you can only go to yellow stars to begin with. Then you have to upgrade to red, blue, and green. And then each of those will allow you to hyperdrive to those particular star systems. The star systems aren't really like super science-y, we'll say. They're kind of just denoted by the color of the star. I think there's some stuff that says what kind of phase of star there, but this game is more kind of like Flash Gordon, Star Wars type stuff, and it's great because then you can run around like Buck Rogers and zapping up stuff and hopping in your ship and just taking off immediately. Anyway, let's do that as a matter of fact. So there's different there's different phases on this one. Let's see, this one's mostly deploying a submarine. There's the one that I'd seen before. And then some of these ones, like this one, the last piece, it's like milestone blighted. So those blighters, I don't have that, you blighter. Anyway, the milestone's blighted and won't be revealed and will be revealed as the hunt unfolds. So you need to do certain missions to unlock those ones. And then there's require aquatic treasure from an underwater ruin. Neat. Yeah, there's underwater bits too. Why leave out outer space and you can explore inner space. Woo! Leagues under the sea. Get 80 units below sea level. That'll be fun. Ooh. The Explorer's Guild. Very nice. Anyway, okay, there's that one. Phase 4. We'll just wrap these up real quick. I already got this one, Blue Star, because I'm on a mission right now where I left the Nexus, which is sort of a player hub in the game. It's sort of a pocket dimension out of time and space that you can summon and then come into and then get missions and that sort of thing. And the reason I'm doing that mission is so I can get more nanites. Up in the upper left-hand corner here, you can see where it says nanites. And I have 849 of them. Did I need like 750? I might have enough nanites to finish. Anyway, I'm on a mission as it is that's going to give me more nanites. And those nanites are the kind of the currency you use to buy like module upgrades and that sort of thing. So those are important. And then I've got 1.3 million bucks, which buys other stuff, ships, freighters, etc. Okay, so there's that one. More treasure hunt stuff. Boundary failure. Eliminate sentinels. Yes, I've already killed 6 sentinels off. Those are the little robot guys that fly around. Excitement. Oh, and my game has crashed, I think. Let's be cool, man. Be cool, man. Okay, it didn't crash. Good. Cool. A sentinel pillar multi-tool. Ooh. The sentinel pillars are kind of like a sentinel base you have to blow up. I've never seen one yet. I haven't really been playing too much recently, but they just launched this new expansion, so I'm playing that. I was playing some other games and finishing those off. Interface 5, we got Galactic Defender, etc., etc., a bunch of locked stuff. Recruit a pilot to your squadron. That's one of the neat things they have now. You can create a squadron of starships so that when you go out flying around and blowing up pirates, you can have wingmen with you. And they do their thing, and they have their own little ships and stuff. And so here's the final phase. Here's all of our little goodies. There's an outlaw cape. Sweet. I've seen that. It's a cape that you wear on your character, and it's all like torn up and shredded, so it looks like a like a pirate cape. It looks cool. And then also, if you complete all 5 of the phases, you get titled the Hunter of the Blighted Expedition decal plans. So you can put Blighted Expedition decals up, and a banner, and all kinds of neat other stuff. And these are all Wayward Cube plans, and then like piracy flags, and different flags to do, and then Dread Captain Fang poster plans, so you can build posters of this guy. I haven't run across him yet. And a Sputtering Starship Trail, which I'm already working on, so. Anyway, that's the final phase to get that. I guess the cape is the one that if you get all other completed things, you get that outlaw cape. Also a few details. Complete one, you get blah blah blah, rendezvous points, and etc. etc. Okay. Alright, enough of farting around with this stuff. I do need to get back to my actual little mission here. So I've got 840 of these activated indiums, which anybody knows the No Man's Sky. That's the big end-all be-all resource you can find. You only find them on certain planets. And it has to have a planet with like an extreme atmosphere of some sort. Because indium, you can find anywhere. Active indium is stuff that can only be created naturally on other planets that have volatile atmospheres. This has a pretty volatile atmosphere, the planet I'm on right now. And as you can see, there's various goodies here. There's a poisonous plant down there. Anyway, let's take off and look for some more indium. I'm just a few shy of that. I think my next deposit should give me enough indium to finish this stupid mission. It's not stupid mission, it's a nice mission. And it's actually, as far as the missions go, it's fairly easy. I think it's time to do a barrel roll. Whee! I'm not playing this in VR right now, but in VR, this game is absolutely wonderful. It has cool controls, and you get a nice sense of scale of everything. Hey, what's this here? A bunch of little lakes and stuff. Anyway, I'm just randomly cruising around so I can find an indium deposit from my ship. Oh, wait to see my ship. If you played Expedition number 1, you'll know what my ship is. If you're not, you'll see it in just a moment when I land. Alright, let's plop it down right here. That looks good. Too high to initiate landing. This looks good. And there we go. Like a little warp effect around the edge of the canopy there. That's kind of cool. Like you're looking out the glass. Anyway. So, there's my ship. The Golden Vector. Oh yeah, baby. It's a gold spaceship. Oh dear, toxic protection is falling. This is such a crappy toxic planet. It's got 96 tox down there at the bottom. Which, you know, normal planets have like 0 toxicity. This one has gross amounts of toxicity. It's time to bust out the mining beam. I'm gonna grab some of this dihydrogen here. I don't know in what universe hydrogen sits there as a as a crystal, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Oh, I picked up a little goodie. Okay. So you can see there my life force down there in the lower left. It's about halfway now because I can stay outside my ship for a few minutes before I get completely corroded by the atmosphere. It's not even a nice place to visit. They're gonna storm. Toxic plant. Let's get some oxygen off of him. Already, okay. So I can hop back in my ship, or I could use. Oh, actually, I'm gonna scan that plant. This is my little scanner mode, and then with the scanner mode, you can analyze various things and get points for them. I got 12,000 credits for just scanning that one plant. Very nice. You can get upgrades to your multi-tool that let you scan bigger and better things, or get more points for them. And while my shields are on, while my life support system is regenerating, you can see it. So here's my starship, all the inside stuff. You can see the beauty of it right there, without toxic stuff going on and goo. And these are all the various modules for it. It's got shield batteries. Then there's a you can put anything in this main tab. These are your kind of like your Starship General tab, it says there. So you can store equipment there. You can put modules. You can do whatever you like. There's technology, which you can. Oh, well, that's the actual multi-tool. There's a technology tab where you can use your different stuff. So all the hyperdrive is here, and they're all clustered together. It gives you bonuses, higher bonuses for having a square sort of shape. But I have more than that because I have like a golden starship trail. Of course it's golden because I'm a golden ship. And there's some of my blasters, my photon cannon. This one has a better phase beam on it, which is just a straight, laser cannon basically. And then there's the launch thrusters, which are almost out of fuel. Let me charge those up.
Technology recharge.
I've been in and out in the boot. There's my hyperdrive, which has only got one mod on it right now for a 100% warp cell efficiency. So plus 100%, so they last twice as good. And there's my exosuit. Now there's my backpack, at least. I have a little fancy fly one. And this is full of all my equipment. So it's kind of neat, like on here, this one, you can see there's some equipment type stuff, jetpack, life support, my personal refiner, so I can refine things while I'm walking around. Oh! Why, look at that. I don't want to move that. Well, it's kind of nice you can move your stuff around now, too. So, like, if you put an equipment down and you're like, oh, hey, this would be much better if it was over here. Oh, yeah, baby, more runaway mold. We'll find out what that is. I know what this is. Runaway mold is a great way to get more nanites, because you can break the runaway mold down in the refiner, and it gives you like, I think it's like 35 to 1 or something like that. But it's a cheap, effective way of getting nanites. It takes a little while because you pick up all these things like disc fluids and all those other gross things, and you can put those into the refiner, and it cycles through various states, and then once you get to whatever I just put in there, I think it was something like that. You can get the viscous or the runaway mold. I can hit quick transfer and just put that on my exosuit. Yeah, see, it's like, oh, it's 5 to 1, or 6 to 1, 5 to 1. Okay, not bad. So I'll get 12 nanites out of that for just junk that it literally just junk that I picked up. Oh, storm's clearing, very good. I'm gonna walk around here a little bit without being so beaten up by the atmosphere. And you can put various things in the refiner. It does different stuff, like the rusted metal that will become ferrite dust.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
Of course, because why would this plant give me any sort of thing like a break? So now it's viscous fluids to become living slime, and then I can get the runaway mold from the living slime, etc. And so here's my technology here. I don't have this many things. You can expand out your technology more. I've got some pirate equipment on my shields, so I have 33% more health, 34% more shields, which helps when aliens and things are pounding on your ship. Yeah, I'm going to hop out of the ship because I'm still looking for more activated Indian. Wait.
Toxic protection falling.
Ammonia. Alright. And these all have various things I'm doing the scan already. There's a cargo drop, so there's some junk over there I can pick up. I think I already picked that up, didn't I? Yeah, I did already. Let's see. Activated Indium. Hopefully that's not the one I just left from. Well, let's check it out. Activated Indium. So now I have that tagged as my place I want to go. Maybe we should hop back into the Golden Victor. You have the Victor, Victor? Alright. Take off and head over there. Unfortunately, it doesn't keep the tags when you're in your ship, or it doesn't display them. Something is a little wonky. Maybe they should put that in a patch of like, you know, hey, now that you're in your ship, you can cyberlink your tags to the ship. I'm just gonna get out and see where I am. The other thing is kind of nice. If you have enough fuel in your launch thrusters, you can summon your ship to you. So wherever you happen to be, that's where you can find that ship. Oh.
Toxic protection.
There's the activated Indium. Maybe I was going the wrong way. Arrive in 9 minutes. Well, forget that. I'm not walking over there. We'll do a
Extreme toxicity detected.
hey, the sun's coming up. Oh, very nice. Where? Where's that? Oh, there it is. It does show up. Okay, I just wasn't looking at it right. Very good. I'm glad that but you can tag something and then follow along, because 7 seconds is not better than 9 minutes. No, because you're in a starship, so what you gonna do, you know? Ah, I don't think I have been to this one. Pretty sure I've not. No, I don't think I have. Alright, so let's land here. Uh-oh. Just saw a warp signature up in the sky. I think there's some other ships coming along. Maybe not. Oh, look at the lovely rain, acid, toxic, poison, wet weather. Oh, hey. I can zap this. This is the mining laser, so I can... Oh, it's unidentified. I want to identify it first, and then destroy it. 12,000, heck yeah. Alright, now I destroy it. So then, oh, I gotta scan that. That's what I can scan that also. Scan all this. Okay, so now we bust out. Oh, well, there's not scan. I think I have a scanner that lets me get extra stuff. Oh, hold it. Oops. And the scans will give you money right up front, and then there's also some of them will give you. Yeah, they give you a few nanites for each thing you discover, but if you go to a planet, you're discovering 10 or 12 different things. Flora and fauna. Ooh, sodium, yes, I need that. Sodium is the element that I use to charge up my stuffling. Alright. So, let's see. So, let's switch over to our terrain manipulator. I'm going to manipulate the terrain, i.e. suck all of the resources. So, yay! Getting my Indium. Oh, good! I got the moving to there. Reach the target planet. All right, so I did that. I got my Indium now. Might get a little bit extra because activated Indium is the easiest thing to come by, as you can see. No, that's not what I want. Alright. I'm going to hop in my ship real quick because I need to use the bio. There's my ship. be right back after these messages. Yeah, so we're back. So, deliver the activated Indian, locate the secure depot. So we'll need to now find the secure depot, which I think I have all set up. That's we're gonna get a little bit more effort. There's some, oh, that's my my bolt caster, which is, you know, as to be used as a weapon for bad guys that attack you. Zappity, 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 zap. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, and also for those of you who aren't familiar with No Man's Sky, every planet that you go on is procedurally generated, and there's like, what would they say, 18 quintillion planets or something in the game, or systems or whatever. It's huge. There's galaxies all over the place. Alright, that looks like I pretty much cored that out pretty well as far as getting the resources from it. Okay, so we will get back in the golden vector. Let's get out of here, kids. Whee! Right, well, that looks like the place to deliver the goods. I think it's time to head out into orbit. Woohoo! And let's slip the surly bonds of Earth, or whatever planet I just happen to be on there. So, now that I'm up in orbit or out in space, you can see the planet down below me. And I'm going to use my super drive to get there, because that's 13 minutes to get there. Unless, of course, you can pulse drive. Whee! Alright. Then we're heading down to Intanar Usukla or Suka. And then we're going to be landing at this little station here. Why is this thing there when... Whoa! Here's the base. So these bases are kind of neat, these little trade hubs, because you can use it to find a lot of other ships and stuff coming in. Good way to recruit ships or find better ones. So, oh, yeah, as I mentioned before, this was the end reward for Expedition 1, was this cool starship. Fighter type. There's bigger ships, there's another fighter, there's like a freighter right there. Merchant ship. Some scouts or shuttle. And here's our buddies here. The
incoming storm.
oh, good. So you can talk to these guys. In red here are the words that I know. In Viking, Viking are the alien. That type of alien is a Viking. All the others gibberish because I don't know that much Viking as far as the language goes. You can get translators later on that allow you to have more words per conversation, and also you can learn more words, which is what I'm going to do right now. The being looked at me with a great expectation, and as I approached. Having assessed me, however, I appear to have been found wanting. They give me their attention, but their focus clearly is on the entrance, as if I was waiting for another. So you can, if you have like a Viking effigy, I could give that to him. That raises the standing with the Viking, you know, my social standing with him. request dialogue, and then practice language skills when you have some words you know. Then you can do it, and then depending on what word you choose, to tell them that, you know, they give you different stuff sometimes, or they just go like, ah, you don't know what you're talking about. So having symbols on their data plans, they seem to represent categories of Viking language. So then I could choose a certain type of thing, like a Viking symbol, travel symbol, aggression symbol. They'll give you different word paths. So I'm just going to the Viking. So now I know the word for warrior in Viking tongue. Alright, so here's where I drop off my engine. Delivery lockbox prepared. AC accessing. This must be Polo's secure lockbox. We'll meet Polo in a moment. I should deposit the item and register my delivery. There it is. 750 activated indium. Ding ding. Delivery processing success. Another thing to sell maybe. There's a little trade screen. I can buy a bunch of things. Yeah, nothing's. Oh, phosphorus. That might be worth it. Some items like copper you can find pretty much everywhere. Silver you just blow up asteroids and stuff. Phosphorus, however, like it says, you have to typically find in large deposits or extracted from common minerals after inspection. They're typically found on plants with a scorched environment. That's not necessarily always the easiest thing to find, so if you find something like that, that's not all that big deal. That's only 2,000 credits out of 1.3 million? No problem, I'll buy that. Keeps me from having to look around for it. Now granted, you have a finite storage space, you don't want to just buy everything. But again, that's just because I know that that's a particularly wonky thing to try and find. Oh, look, it's all there, and there's cobalt. These are all other things that I need to use or work with. I could make some more projectile ammo. Alright. What was that? Oh, I was going to sell these crystal fragments. These just turn into more stuff. Sometimes you get other elements out of them, or other like higher end materials, but I'm just going to sell them. Because the goal of this expedition so far doesn't really require a lot of the other things that you would normally want to keep or build up. Because once the expedition's done, I pretty much, you know, once I've had my fun and gotten all my rewards, then I go back to playing my normal game with all the goodies I just won. Let's open up some containers here. Oh, rusted metal. The metal. What did we get? Ooh, a microprocessor. Yay. I feel like Bill Gates now. Oxygen. 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 Very good. When you have a system like this where you can't breathe. Ooh, an ion battery. Very nice. That's good. Anyway, I've had enough of this planet. I'm going home. Oh, that's a cool looking. That's a weird looking ship. Little stubby fellow. Oh, those engines are cool. Those wings. Oh crap. Take that as ready. Alright, dude. Back in the golden vector. Alright. So now I need to go back to the Nexus to get my reward. So, I'm gonna take off. Kaboom! And away we go. Now, for some strange reason, I noticed with this expansion, they like put the attitude ladder that's normally in the center on your HUD, like in a fighter jet. You see those? They put it up to kind of like the upper left, like so it's not in the middle of the screen. I don't know if that's a glitch or what the heck, but anyway, it's an asteroid. Shoot that one. Easy money. Ooh, that's a photo. These asteroids like this one are ablative, so you can just blow little bits off of them. Oh, that wasn't that. This might be phase. get on the asteroid field here. And let's call my friends on the Nexus, the space anomaly. So it comes out of nowhere. So here we are out in real space, in the real world. Ooh, I didn't want to do that necessarily. When you go here and enter the Nexus, you're then transported somewhere out of the side of space and time. That was so cool. I've entered the world of Tron. Alright, so this is where all the cool kids hang out and show off their fancy spaceships. That's a kind of cool looking ship. Alright, we'll probably see another one of mine sitting around here because it's a very popular design because it's a very good ship. Oh, here's one of the new ships. Not these ones, these are cool. That's pretty cool looking, a hot rod looking one. This ship is one of the new designs. It is a solar sailing ship. And when it goes out into space, you'll see these wings kind of like move up forward, and then these little sections here like open up, and it creates a big like solar, like a big screen between them, like a force field that's like, you know, a solar sailor. And so that zooms along off solar winds or something crazy like that. But it looks really neat. I haven't been inside one or seen one yet, but they look very cool. They're part of the new expansion. And apparently there are several different designs for that, which I am looking forward to seeing. My normal ship, the Aluminum Falcon, has... it's called the Aluminum Falcon, believe it or not. I named it, but you know. It has something, a cab kind of like that in the front of a cockpit. And then it's kind of more elevated, like a gooseneck kind of thing, like Firefly. And then there's big spheres on the side, two big like balls that look like you know, cargo pods or something. But that's the ship I've had for a long time and beefed it all up and upgraded it all to X. So you know, that's my Millennium Falcon. That's the Aluminum Falcon because it's a joke. See. Anyway, here's some other players. Here's a player here. Oh, wait at it. Here's what my character looks like. Big Viking. No, wave at him. Hey, how's it going? He's just sitting down right now. He's probably AFK or something. Anyway, here's the Nexus. And here's my little terminal that's giving me the mission. Or gave me the mission. So I got 330. Oh, and Starship batteries. Very nice. So I can recharge my shields in combat. And this mission so far is all about space combat and pirate systems. So anything to beef up my ship is what I like to call a good thing. Complete mission. There we go. And then return to home system on exit because, like I said, this thing is outside of space and time. I can exit anywhere in the galaxy. So I can exit like my home system where I came from originally, or come back out into this system, which I don't necessarily want to do because I don't want to be too far away from where I need to be. No, it's a complete mission. Inventory full, how dare you? Okay, clear space in my inventory. That's easy enough to set it up. I'll put that on my starship. There's the battery, which I'm going to put onto the ship. There's 6 there, I think. I've already got that. Yeah, okay. They must have added it to the shipping. Cool. So there's that, and I hand out 1,100 nanites. We're gonna go nanite shopping. We're going shopping from A to Z. We're going shopping. Oh, here's the this guy. He's the Quicksilver synthesis companion. I think he always looks like a chef. The way that that little kind of like top piece to his head always reminds me of like a chef's hat. That kind of his shroud and everything. It's like, hey chef, what's cooking? Well, there's a robot leg sitting there. Maybe that's his leg. And I can see there's like an extra like head hanging there, with the eyeball broken. This guy's head. So there's all kinds of weird aliens on board the Anomaly as well, because they're all sort of like stuck outside of space and time now. So they're like, well, I might as well stay here, otherwise things are weird and everything. So I have 0 Quicksilver right now, but I can use the collection or the rewards. So here's like some rewards from the previous ones. Bio-lantern, all these fun things. And there's all kinds of different little... I don't know if I'm gonna even build a base or not in this game, or in this save. So what's funny, one of these ships, I don't know if you noticed that, one of the frigates you can get for your ship. Ooh, the quad. I never finished that expedition, so I didn't get that reward. There's one where you can have a worm as a pet. Oh yeah, there's like this big giant skull trophy. I would have liked that. And the feasting cask. Oh, okay, so that would be your head. You could have a worm head. I also wanted to have that exotic wing pack because I think that looks really cool. And the exotic armor. Oh man! Well, one of the things that's kind of nice, they have rerun some of the expeditions. So this is on the last one, and I don't know, the last one was kind of boring. It dealt a lot with the pets and stuff, which I don't know. I mean, it was all right, but it didn't really. Oh, here's the sputtering starship trail. So they have like backfiring, sputtering engines as you're hooting along. That's kind of cool. If you have like a ship that looks like a hunk of junk, that would be kind of fun. So anyway, let's get to what I need to do. Whoop. Just another guy. Hey, guy. I've been here a few times, so I know where I'm going. Oh. Where's Paul and Nada? Normally they don't. Oh, wait, no, they're normally not down there. They're up here. Okay, right. Yep. There's Priest Entity Nada, who is one of the robot guys. So I played this game for 800 hours, and yet I don't remember what the name of the stupid. There's the Viking, and there's the Gek, and there's the other guy. He's a Gek. Oh yeah, this thing had a thing. No, I don't know a thing. Alright, never mind. So this station has all kinds of weird stuff. Here's all the expansions for things. So, I need to talk to Hyperion so that I can get some parts built for my ship. Well, so I can do some research so that I can get the fuel cells I need. So, speaking of which... Oh, that's right, it's not here. It's over at the other one. To talk to Celine. I love her tongue. I heard the whisper of your arrival, traveler new. I heard the singing of the drones, their clipped voices speaking. And you listen, fresh anomaly, outrage. Excuse me. These are for access to the upgrades. Where do I need to go? The manufacturing. Oh, it's this one, the synthesis one. That's for your multi-tools, and here's the synthesis pod. Yes, synthesis lab. Okay. So those are for making stuff and designing new things. Right, so I need to get the Atlas Pass. That allows me to unlock various low-level things. I need to get the Atlas Pass too. Fortunately, I happen to have 200 cadmium. And then I have my warp cell. Or I have a warp core, which is what I needed. Oh! Dang it! I just had a storm crystal. From earlier. Oh, maybe I didn't... Yeah. See, now if I had remembered that, I wouldn't have sold the storm crystal. Oh, criminy. Shoot. Well, anyway. That'll allow me to do that, so. Alright, so. I now have the ability to make a hybrid drive, or a hypercore, but I don't have the storm crystal. Thank you, just at a planet I could have done that with too. Oh well. That's for cooking stuff. Here's for eggs, so you can put the eggs gene sequencer and make weird new hybrids. Appearance modifier. Check this out. So there I am. I'm all beautiful looking and fancy. I got my fancy jetpack. So there we go. And you can change the way your guy looks and everything, etc., etc. Alright, kilo kile. Man, I so needed that storm crystal and I got rid of it. Oh, maybe... Oh, I wasn't that lucky. Dang it. I was thinking maybe I kept the storm crystal. Like a ninny, I did not. Alas. They're not the sort of thing you can just go to the store and buy either. Well, I'll be plucked and fried. Ooh, cargo bulkhead. I put that on my freighter. All right. Well, let's see if there's another. Hello, Nexus. So the frigate module. Hunt dangerous pirates. Now these ones, like these weekend events, normally they give you 1,200 clicks so they come off. Normally I would do those in an expedition. I'm not really going to do it because I'm not planning on buying too much stuff that requires Quicksilver for the expedition because I'm just here for the food, as I say. I want to get the little goodies that I have that I can get for the final thing. Oh, and there's also the expeditions are a timed event, so I only have 6 weeks to complete the whole thing, which actually that's a long time. For if you start like right at day one, that's plenty of time to do it. Who killed 46 monstrosities? I don't know if I want to deal with that yet. Oh, there's the activated Indium one again. Oh, it just went away. Dang it, because it changes from time to time. Eliminate hazardous flora. Rescue stranded life form. Oh, that's kind of cool. Anyway. Shoot. Okay. I'm just going to continue with the rest of the missions. I'll run across into the storm crystal again. They're not terribly impossible to find. They're just not common. Flying up in my jetpack. ship comes in. Ah! End up like the guy in RoboCop, Emil, that ends up getting splattered on the front of the van. Alright. Anyway. We have our Vector, Victor. Roger, Roger. So, we leave the Nexus, and now we are magically teleported back to our home system where we came from in the first place. Time to pause for a drink of water while I'm in hyperspace. Dude, I want to get the sputtery engines because I think that would look really cool. Alright, here we go. So you can play in third person like that with the spaceships and stuff. I prefer a cockpit view because, hey, it's a cockpit view, you know what I mean? And my freighter is over here. Where is my freighter? Oh, there's my freighter. It's a short little pulse drive burst. That's not my freighter or my fleet. My freighter's right here. Ah. Is that my freighter or just a freighter? There's my freighter. Is that it? No, that's not the freighter. It's a different one. Man, this is just a freighter. It's not my freighter. I could land there. If he's gone. Could also recruit this frigate. Oh. Some of these ships, like this guy here, he's hailing me now because he's like, hey, you want to buy my frigate? Put us to work in your fleet? You seek new fleets for your ships for your fleet? Yes. My ship is the best. Happy crew, excellent guns, room and hangar. You'll love it, friend. And then you can check out the frigate. So there's their frigate. Mind control device, +6 trading. Motivate crew, -2 exploration duration. Nice. -2% rather. A fragile hull, -2 in combat. Okay. So yeah, it's a trade ship. Muroishi's wings. That's what I've never pronounced. It's a Japanese way. Man, that's a nice trade ship. Cruise moves past it. Ah, but it's for sale for only the low price of 1.9 million credits. Only at 1.3, so I guess I'll have to decline. Sorry, guys. Your ship looks badass, but I can't hire you. Uh-oh. Here come pirates. I was afraid of this. Oh, your capital ship. There it is. There's my ship. Kind of heading over towards my capital ship here. Because capital ship. Do I have a frigate? a support frigate there. That's kind of cool. Now the frigates, you can have 30 frigates in your fleet. And that happens to be one of mine. I don't remember getting that ship. It must have come with it or something. Anyway, the frigates you can send out on little side missions while you're doing other stuff. You can send out little frigates to do missions for you. And pick up extra supplies and money and all kinds of fun things. So now I'm landing on my freighter here. Now I'll hop out of my ship. Now that I'm on board my frigate. Saving in progress, yay. I like that. I guess there's guys out there shooting at my ship from what it looks like. I mean, I don't hear anything that they're under attack or anything. Normally there's little siren sounds. Oh, there's a guy landing on my ship. Yeah, there's various traders and stuff will land on a ship just for whatever reason they land on a ship. Mostly so you can buy them if you like and trade with them. You can trade with them too, which is kind of nice. Oh, there are ships coming in. Oh! That looks very similar to my ship that I've got. I like the tail better on that one than my ship, but what can you do? Anyway, so we'll head up to the bridge. See that green blast? That's a laser zapping through the hull. I guess there are guys after me. Whether I'm on my frigate, so they can't shoot me. That's kind of weird. Alright, so upgrade control. I'm going to add additional storage. Yay, I'm going to add that bulkhead there. Technology. Now I'll just add it here. Expandable bulkhead. Oh, that's the one. Alright. So now my freighter has an extra goodie. I'm going to talk to the captain and see what's shaking. What's shaking, Cap? I need to know better, Gek. There's no way to talk to the captain of my ship. The former owners are visibly relaxed. Yeah, he used to own the ship, but then I bought it from him. Seemed to revel in their unwearied return to pure freighter captaincy. To the simple life of engines, route plotting, and cargo. See, now you don't have to maintenance all this stuff. It's my responsibility now. Oh. And transfer stuff to my ship. I'll take your gold and silver, please. Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can at least install the quantum computer on there. On the hyperdrive. Now see, the other convenient part would be, okay, so see I have a quantum computer in my thing, I can get repaired. I've already put the, what do you call it, cadmium in there. And now I need an amplified, or I just need a hyper warp core. Now, it is possible I could come across a hyper warp core like on a mission or something else. Or I can just get, what was the part? Oh, the storm crystal. Wish I had remembered that I needed a storm crystal. I would never have sold it, because I had one from the corrosive planet I was on. There was storm crystals available, and those are only available during the storm. So when the things are the worst, you have to trudge around out in the toxic, radioactive, superheated waste of whatever system you're on, and then you can pick up the storm crystal from these rocks that normally don't have anything, but then during the storm they like charge up and get activated. So using my freighter though, that's kind of cool. Alright, well fella, I'll tell you what, Well, boys and girls, I think I'm going to sign off. Because it's going to be a while before I find a stupid hyperwarp core. Or can make one. So I'm going to fart around with that some. And then I think maybe I'll do another broadcast once I have that repaired. Maybe even once I have the ship in a different system, I'm off to different stuff. I can just kind of update things. Here's what happens from last time. Whee! Alright, cool. Got the vector. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. I am, as ever, your faithful interstellar vagabond, RandomToxie. And we'll see you on the flip side.